Masters, teachers and loved ones. What do the audience av egenröstutveckling need to know about mid-February 2021? What do the audience av egenröstutveckling need to know for their highest good about mid-February 2021? What do the audience av egenröstutveckling need to know for their highest good about mid-February, second half of February 2021? Mid-February is a part of enlightenment. It is time to enlighten yourself, to flow with the energy in the universe who wants you to enlighten yourself. Some parts of Earth, the physical beings, are very distressed. There is a lot of anxiety, anger, frustration, fear, pride, power struggles. And for the rest of us that is not part of those energies, we need to stand as a united front of light, enlightenment, love, compassion, understanding, compassion, understanding. Be willing to understand the person who are next to you. Be willing to understand the person who is different from you. Be willing to understand the person who has a different opinion than you. Be willing to understand. In the understanding of others, you will find the darkness of your own soul, your own shadows, of your own shadows, of your own shadows, of your own shadows. In the things, the issues, the experience that you do not like, you do not agree with, you will find what is in your own shadows that needs work. In your soul's higher being, when your soul is in a higher state of being, when you are in a higher state of being, there is no such thing as division, anger, frustration, because those experiences are connected to your own shadows. In this period of time, there is countries with a lot of shadows. There are people with a lot of shadows. There are whole countries with a lot of shadows. The shadows are coming up to the surface. It is scary. We know it's scary. It is a part of the process of showing you as a whole the shadows that needs transforming into light, as in understanding, compassion and love. You as a single person cannot do anything else than take responsibility for your own shadows. Instead of going into anger, frustration, fear, go inside and make the light shine on your own shadows that makes you feel angry, frustrated, and fearful. Those shadows do not serve you other than in the way you need to transform them, and you need to understand them and yourself thereby. So be aware of your own feelings of anger, frustration, and fear. Look at them, 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 feel them. Feel them. Do not act upon them. Feel them and understand what is inside of you that needs to get out, needs to be understood, needs to be transformed into light. Light and love. We are not going to tell you how this is going to be or do or end and come to fruition. You need to find your own way. It all starts with every single person, every single individual. So please be part of the transformation of the good, transformation of love. We know Elin is doing this in the mid-February. She's finally actually listening to us, what we wanted her to do. You need more of this. You need more of this guidance. We know that. We've said it before. We are always there to guide you for those who are willing to receive. Anger and frustration are very heavy energy carrying around. And they're interconnected with fear, your fear, 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 fear. Be aware of your fears. What you're afraid of will come into a physical manifestation in different ways. Be aware of your fear. The fear will never serve you other than if you need to survive, the fear will always serve you. Most people on this physical time-space reality do not need to survive. You will survive. Fear is a drive that is there to help you survive. Survive, survive, survive. If you are in the part of this earthly time-space reality where you know you will survive, remove yourself from fear. Fear will manifest in a lot of different ways, both in your body and in your life, and in your community, and in your relationships, and in everything you're part of. Fear will never gain you your soul's higher perspective other than when you actually transform it into light. In order to transform it into light, you need to look, feel, see your own personal fears. We all experience them. We know you all experience them. We know it's strong. We know it's strong, 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 interconnected with pride. Pride in this context is not a good thing. Pride is the fear of not being right. Pride is the fear of not being in control. Pride is the fear of losing. Pride is the fear of losing yourself into something that might be better, but unknown. Pride is the unknown showing itself to you. Pride is a possibility. It's a possibility of transforming something deeply unsatisfying to light and love. And what will be better this part of February and to focus on transforming anger, frustration, pride into light and love. We've told you before, stop being in opposition of each other. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. You put your energy in the wrong field. Being in opposition do not help. Being in opposition is putting your energy and focus into the wrong field of energy. Being in opposition is okay, as long as your understanding and your willingness to really understand the opposite part, to try to find a better way forward, then opposition is okay. There is no real reason for anybody to fight. Nobody wins. The losing part will always feel suppressed. Suppression creates anger, frustration, and pride. It is a negative circle. The real winnings will be achieved by understanding and finding a loving way of connecting to each other, even with your opponents. The real way goes through love and understanding. You're part of creating the shadows of earth. If you're actually entering the hard, diminishing, demanding, suppressing opposition to another being or another movement or another group. So we urge you to look inside and find the things that you're afraid of. Find the things you're unhealthily angry about. Go within, transform it in order to find a better way forward, 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 a better way forward. There are always a better way forward. It goes through understanding and love. It will never, ever take the route of suppressing the other, no matter what the other believes, thinks, says, or does. It will never take that path. That is never, ever, ever, ever the better path. We want you to make the necessary adjustments in your own life and relationships in order to be the light we all need in this time-space reality of the mid-February 2021. We know we're demanding a lot. We are always demanding a lot of you. Our demands are meant for you to expand, which is the meaning, the purpose of everything. Expansion, 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 expansion. We've told you this before. We know it's difficult to understand, but life on this physical earth is expansion. Expansion, 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 expansion to your soul's higher purpose and every soul's higher purpose. The expansion is necessary for your soul to grow into where it's supposed to be. It is necessary for groups, for individuals, for families, for relationships, for interactions, for understanding, for everything. Expansion. As long as you accept expansion as part of the physical well-being of this time-space reality of life on Earth, you will be fine. Expansion is not always pleasant. It is actually rarely pleasant, but it's always present. And it's necessary and will always be a part of every individual's experience of life on this earth. We urge you to listen to this very important message and to do what is in your power to actually do. Stop arguing, stop being in opposition, start understanding. Trying to understand, for real understand. It is difficult sometimes, we are well aware of that. Understanding demands you letting go of your previous understanding of anything, of situation, of people, of behaviors. Let them go and let a new understanding of people, situations and behaviors take place. Understand that the other people, situations, places, they as well are in the same position as you. But from their point of view, do not make the mistake thinking you have the right solution. The right solution is always the solution of light. And when you think you have the right solution, the automatic response is the others have the wrong solution, and that is not the part of light. That is not the path of light. The path of light is understanding, unity and love. Unity and love. We know it's possible. We know we can do it if you're willing to look inside. Find your anger, frustration, and fears. Look inside to find your own angers, frustration, and fears, and understand that all of those experiences are yours to transform. They are a reflection of you. And of course, you can say, they're a reflection of what I am in, what the situation around me is at this point in time-space reality. Absolutely, of course, your situation, what you are in, will reflect into your own shadows. So your shadows will show. You have the power of changing your shadows into light, love, and understanding and unity. That is the way you need to start. We know this could be provocative. We know this is difficult. It is still the way to start. It is the way we want you to start. Take a look at your angers, frustrations, and fears. They are a reflection of you, your shadows. Your shadows are there to be explored in order to take part of expansion. Expansion is a part of life that is necessary and will always be significant for your soul's journey. Expansion, 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 expansion is love, unity, and light. Expansion towards love, unity, and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for listening. Thank you for taking in this difficult message. Thank you. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you listening, taking it in, accepting, integrating, and expand. Thank you.